It is Mary
and Alma.
And today we invite you guys to like,
share,
subscribe,
and comment
down below. So we're just gonna get right into it.
Fiance.
Eid Mubarak to all of our Muslim people who watch us. Eid Mubarak.
Yes, Eid Mubarak.
Yes,
to those who participated.
Yes.
There's some people who are non-Muslims who participated.
Yes. But we are actually getting into 90 Day Fiance, episode 1.
Yes.
I was not going to watch the show, but I saw we have a Muslim sister, so of course we had to come and talk about it.
Pass me the book, please.
But yes, so we're going to talk about it today. And yes, so I don't know if we should. So there's I think about 6 couples. We have Ariana and that guy. What's his name?
Who's Ariana?
Remember that girl who was in 90 Day and he had the 2 sisters that didn't like her?
Oh, yes.
Ariella and
Binyam.
And Binyam. Yes, so we have them. We have Bilal and we have Shahida.
Yes,
that's a Muslim
Shahida,
couple.
Right.
We have Miona and Jabri. Jabri. And then we have that other girl who
Colvin and Emily. Is her name Emily?
Yeah,
I think her name is Emily. The one who has a child.
Yes, with that guy
from Cameroon.
Cameroon, yes. And then we have Cara, and then we have her.
His name is. I wrote it down here. Guillermo.
Yes.
Guillermo. That's how you pronounce it.
All right, so we're gonna get these names down.
Yes.
But I want to talk about the Muslim couple.
Okay,
I'm starting with them first because
and Bilal. All right. Shaida and Bilal. So she is from Trinidad.
She's from Trinidad. They met in Trinidad. They had been talking for a while, whatever, stuff like that. He went to Trinidad to go meet her. They were only together for 7 days.
Yes, but they had the nikah.
The nikah is a Muslim marriage where you marry, where you are married under the sight of God.
Yes.
So you actually are considered married once you have the nikah. You don't need to have official government thing. You're married.
Yes.
In our religion.
But in America, of course, you of course
have the paper, have those signed.
And it's the same thing. Even when you get married in the church, you still have to sign the papers.
Yes, exactly.
The license and stuff. So it's the same thing. You know, they have the nikah ceremony, but they still got to sign their license and all of that stuff. They still got to sign it for it to be legal in this country.
I also think it's very important to mention that, in Islam, we don't kiss, we don't hold hands, we don't have sex, no physical stuff or whatever until you are married. Now,
that's how it's supposed to be.
Yes, that's how it's supposed to be.
Yes.
So, she is a yoga teacher instructor.
Probably not everyone does that.
Not everybody does that, but really that's how God wanted it or ordained it to be.
Yeah.
So we should really strive to do that. And usually whenever you are trying to get married, you actually do a courtship where it's like an official thing where really you're just talking and getting to know this person until you guys are ready. Okay, let's get married.
Like how you collect data.
Collecting data. Yeah. Yes. So they had a nikah ceremony.
So they are officially married.
They are officially married. Under the,
Yes.
So he has come back. He is actually Muslim himself, which I did not know that. But she's Muslim. He's Muslim.
Right.
He grew up in a Muslim household. So does she. She has been engaged twice, but both engagements has broken off.
And she broke up the engagement, which we find out later.
Now, my thing is, I know his sister was saying, what's up with that or whatever. I personally rather break up an engagement any day than break up a marriage. Because if I'm seeing red flags, if I'm seeing this person is not right for me, why am I going to go through a marriage with this person when I already know they're not for me? Exactly. I commend anybody who breaks up an engagement.
Yeah.
And I think it's right. You should break up an engagement. I mean, it's okay. Even if it's the day of, everybody knows thing. Mom knows, your family knows, his family knows. He is not for me. Sorry, but I have to go. Why would I go get married, spend 10, 15 years with this person who I know from the beginning they're not right for me, go have kids, go screw up them, so now it's like we have a broken home, all that stuff. I'd rather end an engagement than end a marriage any day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I didn't think it was right that sisters, they were questioning him, but I hate to say this. Well, actually, I don't hate to say this, but I can probably see why the wife divorced you. One, with your whole OCD thing. You two, you're testing her because, you want to see if she wants you for you. Right. Your ex-wife even said that, you be flexing on the gram, showing your cars and your little muscle shirts and whatever the case may be. So you're upset because, one, you have put yourself out there as this person who has money, and then you wonder,
in order probably to lure
your
women,
preference or whoever you want to be with.
When you have now lured her and she's interested,
and then you go marry her,
married to
you marry her, and then
you've already
you probably already had sex with her.
You've already been intimate with her, right?
And then it's like you want to come and bring her to the States.
Now all of a sudden you want to test her. This test it's actually should have happened before the nikah.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Now you have the nerve.
Now all of a sudden you have trust issues.
Now you have 90 days. Now you're saying
that you have 9 days to really see if this is going to work. You've already had sex with her, so you're already effed up.
That's not even right.
That's not even right.
The Islamic sense.
That's not even right at all.
Because you married her.
Married her. So you guys are actually married. You're not your fiance, but he's calling her his fiance.
Yeah,
though.
You're married. This is your married.
This is your wife.
You've had the nikah. And that's part of why you had the nikah, because you wanted to be intimate with her.
You saw she was all bendy and all that stuff.
Now, you've been intimate with her. Now you're talking about 90 days.
Now you have trust issues, and now you want to test her. Yeah, first of all, you should not have put yourself out there like that. And then, for my only thing that I will say for her is, personally, when when you're meeting somebody, finances is number one. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry. Love will come after. Marriage is a transaction, okay? This is not I love you, we're gonna get married. Love can only last so long. But if we're both broke and you are like some janitor somewhere and we are living in some shack under a bridge, love will only last us so long, okay? Before I go and find myself somebody who got some money.
Well, of course, you divorce first.
Of course, but I mean, I just think it's wrong.
There's no point
it's just
in getting married.
If you have trust issues, you should never marry her. You should never slept with her.
The person has lied to you. That's why she did not do enough data collecting.
She did not ask him. And the thing is, he would not. She said that she would ask him about the house. She would ask about his car, and he would say no. He would say no. I'm not getting married to you. I need to know about your finance. I need to know your checking, your savings. I need to know what investments you have. I don't need to know all that. But I need to know that you can take care of me, because men are the providers. They are the maintainers of women. Allah has said it. No, you don't need to have some mansion, but you need to provide a decent place, and you need to also maintain her the way you met her. Do not get her and say, you're doing makeup, you're doing this, you're doing that. I can't do that. Right. If you cannot maintain me as you met me, do not come my way. Because there are plenty of men who will maintain me as is and will even level me up more. Right. So, are you talking about ride or die? Like, will you be there for me? No, I do not want to be in some roach motel with the ceilings falling. Yes, this is your childhood home. Mashallah, I don't want to live here. Right. But I thank you for showing me. But I don't want to be with things falling off, ceilings all over the place. Yeah, like, it just irritated me. You know what I'm saying? All that. And then you want to get mad at me because I'm having an attitude. You literally just picked me up from the airport. I am trusting you to take care of me. Yeah. I am entrusting you to take care of me. You are now my husband, so that is now your responsibility. Right. And you're here testing me. I just got off maybe a 24-hour flight, and you want to come test me with some BS. Right.
Well, probably maybe like, I don't know, 8-hour flight.
Whatever the case may be, I am tired. I am jet lagged, and you want to come do this mess with me? Like, Anyway, I don't believe in violence, but I just thought it was ridiculous. I thought it was absolutely ridiculous. And you actually have mental issues because you've already slept with her. You've already married her. So there's no point in you doing this. And what if she showed you that she wouldn't be down for you? I don't want to be with somebody who has less money than me.
You're just going to divorce her?
You ain't going to do nothing.
You had sex with her already.
Yeah.
So what was the point? Was the point just to marry her, have sex with someone under the umbrella of a marriage, only to have a reason to divorce her? Yeah. So that was the one thing with him. Now, I didn't have a problem with the fact that, hey, I want to do this and I'm playing a prank. I think that was just some BS to cover what he really wanted to do. That was not no damn prank because he was so rude. Let's just assume that this is what it is. I don't have a problem with that. The problem I have is the fact that you married her. You married her.
That should happen before the marriage.
You've already been intimate with her.
Yes.
All the little testing that you have wanted to do, you should have done it before the nikah, before you became intimate with her, because then it just becomes fraudulent.
Yeah, very.
The other thing is, like you were saying, now in our book, like in the Quran, right? Christians have the Bible, Jews have the Torah. In our book, we call it the Holy Quran. So in the Quran, it says that men are the maintainers of women, right? And so this is
that doesn't mean they control them. That doesn't mean that you tell us what to do.
That has been given to them by God, right? To say you're the maintainers, which means that
provider, protector.
You provide, you protect, but like you said, very important that you maintain her how you found her. Now, from what I've seen of the background of where she comes from, the space that she's in, that she
had her own yoga studio.
Yeah, the place that we see in the background looks better than where you took her for the childhood
exactly
home. So right there, you were not maintaining her. So this is what it shows me, that this is someone who is not in his Quran, like how you're to be. You're in there probably when it suits you.
Yeah.
So that's something you have to work on. With her, I wish, and I'm saying this for other Muslim sisters, and just women, all women really. Listen, if you're with a man, you've got to know where he lays his head and how that place looks.
Absolutely. You should have a full tour before you get married.
The one thing in Islam, one of the things that the women have who are courting, they have someone who's called a wali, which means a protector. So I don't know, because we only saw her mother, right? So I don't know if her father's around, or maybe if he passed away or something like that. But so in this case, if it's just her mom would have acted like her wali.
Yeah.
It's really up to that wali that's if she shared it with her mom. Because maybe she didn't share that with her mom. But it's up to the wali to grill him too and say, look, before I am giving my okay for my daughter, I want to see with my eyes, show me on the video exactly where you live and take me for a little tour of your home. Because I need to know that she's safe. I need to know that you're maintaining her in the state that you met her.
Yes.
Or it's more than that. And that's for the wali to say, and it's also for the woman also to say, like, I can't agree to this in nikah, and that's okay for you to say that. So that's something I wish that she had done, but I don't know if being 37, she felt like, he seems nice. Whatever.
But my issue is that she got engaged twice, right? A lot of times we
get so caught up with what's going on, and she does want to have a child, and that's the other thing too.
My thing is, this man has 2 kids. He's already talking about how he doesn't want more kids or whatever. He's like, he's saying that really, I'm at a point in my life where I'm getting older, my kids are getting older. Then you should have gotten somebody who has some damn kids instead of waiting for somebody younger.
That's the other thing that I have. The other problem I have with her also, you did not do enough data collecting.
But that was my issue, because you had 2 engagements. You broke out both, but you married this guy in 7 days. That would make no sense.
You have 2 huge
deal breakers.
There should be deal breakers.
He is a red banner.
The man does not show me where he lives. Oh, okay. We don't even have to continue this conversation. It's a no.
Hell no.
No, like we, you will not even have access to me anymore.
You'll be blocked.
But you allowed him to play like you called it hide and seek. This is not hide and seek. This is your
my life. This is my life.
You're coming from another country. Listen, in America, let me tell you, a lot of times when foreigners come here, they always feel like there is some gold on the trees, that the streets are lined with gold. This is not how it is.
People are poor here.
This is not. Look, there are some wonderful things here, okay? There are some wonderful things here. Amazing. Like I always tell the children, I said, look, when you go back to where I come from, I said, and nighttime comes,
it's black.
I'm like, even if someone is standing here next thing you can't even see them. But here, people have their lights on, right? Well, these days, the street lights.
There are no street lights where we live.
But people are, like the different counties are trying to they're trying to cut costs on their budget, right? But at least you have neighbors' lights, right? Or something
like the house in front of your porch. You have that light on.
You will see some streams of light coming through the crack of your window curtain. But back home, this says it's nighttime. You don't have time. People wandering the streets for what? There's no lights for you to actually see. So, I was telling them, so there are wonderful things here. Okay, it's just like I heard someone say, if you're poor here, you could be poor here, but, it's still maintaining. You're poor over there, you're really poor. But what I'm saying, just in every country, and then, of course, the same thing in my country, you have beautiful places, beautiful, amazing places. You're like, oh, my goodness, wow. It's the same thing here, okay? But the streets are not lined with gold. And not everybody is living great life.
It's just the currency is different. That's all that it is. Americans, we do not have money. Most about 80% of us are poor or middle class.
You have got to really inquire. That's why I love shows like this. Because shows like this, but then I don't know if people from around the world get to see. But at least what happens with shows like this, you have people going to other countries and those people coming here. And so they're able to see with their eyeballs what really goes on here in America. And they're able to maybe, communicate that back to their people, back in their country. Because, you have to make sure. But I think she assumed that was it. She had an assumption because probably just like he flexes on Instagram, I bet when he went to Trinidad, he was really flexing.
Of course.
He was flexing with that money. So she was thinking.
That's why I don't want to say charlatan, but charlatan.
So she was thinking to herself. You know what I'm saying? Oh, okay. He seems to be doing okay for himself. And then on top of that, he came for vacation and all this stuff. So, she's thinking he's good. I'm going to trust in this. And for, maybe the ring on the finger that he gave her, she felt like, okay, now, I got this ring. It looked like a good ring. This man doing well for himself. So, okay. However, girlfriend, you didn't ask him about the house. I don't even know what he do.
But he said that she told, in the second episode, she said it was something about flipping homes. But this is my thing. I just want to say this quickly.
Yeah. You didn't he was talking about... And then the child. Sorry. It was the other thing. The other deal breaker. Remember I talked about two. I'm sorry. Remember I talked about two.
Why you shake me like
I had forgotten. I'm sorry. I had forgotten. Remember I said that there are two main deal breakers that she did not
Well, you say your point, then I'll say my point.
Right. One of them was this house that you did not see. The
children
is the children that you want. And then you said to him, oh, this is something we do have to talk about, the children, because I know a lot of the time you don't want to talk about this. Huh?
What?
He don't want to talk about
this. How is that not the third question you asked him?
How is this not a deal breaker with your 37-year-old self? How is that not a deal breaker?
And also, I can't stand when grown men who have kids decide to get with somebody younger and say, oh, F them and F their dreams and what they want. It's about me. I don't want kids. You can't have kids.
Don't let that man waste your 37.
Look at Cassie and Diddy.
Don't let him waste not 1 year of your life.
And look at Cassie and Diddy. She was with that man for 11 years? She left him. Got with her personal trainer, who was Caucasian, gave her 2 kids.
Yeah, 2 kids.
Yes, and as soon as she left that Dusty, in a year she was married.
He looks I don't know.
He looks younger than her.
He looks like he's also maybe a little Hispanic.
Yeah, he looks
Venezuela, some Spain.
But that man, he knew what she was worth. He knew her value. He didn't waste her time like Diddy did with his old wrinkled self. So, don't go waste your time with
selfish. Because he has his own children. And he's saying, well, it's not a no, but it's certainly not a yes. Huh?
That would make no damn sense. So, obviously, you're going to bully her into not having kids. That's what that is.
No, he's going to waste her time.
Yeah.
And you see, she's going to feel bad. You know why? She's going to feel bad
and he's going to think he didn't play games with her because you got married without asking all the questions in 7 days.
She's already been intimate with him. And
so he can already see. He already see that he can play you. You already showed your hands that you can be easily played.
Let me tell you.
And then you're 37, so he's thinking, oh, she's probably desperate.
Shaida, don't feel bad because I got played like that myself. And what happens is once you're intimate, especially after you have really been living the Muslim life for a while, right? Yeah. And you have,
and then you did a slip up.
You've been celibate and all that stuff. You've not been with nobody, you know. And you're like, okay, I'm not gonna be with these men anymore. I am looking to God to be here for me and all this stuff. And years have passed, and you've been doing good. And then this man come along,
and you think
now
he's
you're
the one?
Older, right? Yeah. You really think he's the one. You get married so quick, and you get engaged, right? While you're having the little engagement, maybe you all are doing a little something here and there. You start, because you're like, well, we're going to be married anyway. The guy talks to you kind of, and you're like, well, you know, he is right. We're going to be married anyway. It's like that song.
Right, so we're going to get married anyway, so let's wait.
Remember that song? We don't have to wait because I'm going to be here anyway. Drew. That guy who sang that song, Gerald Drew.
Get married or something like that.
It was some song.
Jason Derulo.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll find the song one of these days and we'll play for you. We'll find it. However, you know, the bottom line is yes, we're gonna get married anyway, so we can wait. But no, I fell for the same thing, hook, line, and sinker. So even the day of the marriage, when we are arguing and stuff, I felt like, well, I don't want to not get married because if I don't get married, you know, I've had sex with him. You know what I'm saying? I might as well get married to him. We've already had sex. You know what I'm saying? Song. And so you will just stay with this person, you know. So I can,
the kids stuff.
So we had to stop the video because she actually had it and she was
played it. I remember copyright.
So we can't do that.
Y'all just look up "Marry Me" by Jason Derulo.
Yes, because.
But you know, he never asked Jordan Sparks to marry him, and he never even married the woman he got pregnant and then broke up with her 2 days after her birthday.
That was Jason Derulo.
After she had his kid. And they were together for 4+ years, making TikToks and all that foolishness.
Just as well, I am so happy Jordan found
a good man,
shining armor, who's a good person.
Because she was a virgin for so long, and then this idiot just comes. But I want to make this last point about this.
I don't know if she lost her virginity to him. I don't like to get too deep into people's intimate stuff.
She did say it. So it's out there.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, I don't know. But the bottom line is, I'm so happy she found somebody.
Yeah.
Who is a decent person. And I'm happy she didn't waste her time. And I'm happy she didn't stay with him like I did just because, you know, I had been with him.
But you see, men get you when you're younger because you're not seasoned. Nobody can play that trick on you now.
I hope not.
Mom, you mad? That's as long as you've been saying, I
tell you, so we go old fools now.
No.
But I will hope and pray.
You too wise for that. But I want to make this one last point.
Make your point, girl.
My thing also is when they got to the house or whatever, his childhood home, right? He was there talking. Yes, he was in the confessional or whatever stuff. We're not going to talk about that because that's like episode 2.
Oh, yes.
But I just wanted to make one point. Where he was basically saying that, you know, in the confessional, you know, I want to see if she's gonna be able to ride or die. Like, is she gonna be there for me? Like, if she was with somebody who was less. My thing is, just like how you had your preference to go and have a younger woman, I have my preference not to be with somebody who's broke. I do not want to go and help no grown man build nothing.
I know. You should have built at that age. You should have already built yourself.
Yeah. Why do you want me to come and help you build? Why do you, as a grown ass man, have to put your hand out and ask, what are you bringing to the table? You sound like an idiot. Yeah. No woman in their right mind is trying to do ride or die. I know they had that foolish movie that came out with the ride or die and all that craziness, but no woman in her right mind is thinking it like that. Maybe 10 years ago.
Let's ride and live. Let's not be riding and die with nobody.
I'm not riding nowhere. I'm a woman. I don't have to tell you what I bring to the table. Yeah. If you are a man and you value women, you know what they bring.
Exactly.
So I don't have to sit here and
just
give you a list.
Just by their presence in your life.
Exactly. So I don't have to sit there and list out all the things I do for you. No. That's not your business, and you don't need to come and tell me as a man what I bring to the table. You are a man. You have a penis. Okay, you can't tell me, a woman, about being a woman. No man can ever tell me that. And the day a man can tell me that, oh, I'm sorry, you're too much into women business. That's not who I want to be with.
Anyway.
So, no, I don't want to be with somebody who has less money. I don't want to be with somebody in some Roach Motel. I am a queen. I know I'm a princess. Yes, I do not. I actually hate that word, queen. I hate queen. God, queen is so. I hate that word. Woo. Men have just ruined it for me. Yes. I'm a princess. Yes. I deserve to be treated as such. Yes. Because, so no, I'm not going to come and roll my hands up. I love doing home improvements, but I'm not going to help no grown man build. Once you have the nice house, I don't mind. I'll go paint this room. Yeah. I love painting. Let me tell you, she can do that. She paints the whole. We lived in a 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath home. And 3 stories, and she painted the entire house. Entire house. She does everything. Anyone who is lucky enough to have you, oh my goodness, they're set for life. Their whole legacy, family, children, they're just set. Money and you set me up for excellence because of your mindset. Person is lucky. Yeah. Blessed. Yeah. But I wanted to say something about the whole queen thing. Ride or die. If I could just say something about that word queen. You see, when a guy calls you queen, Tell us, queen reigns over her subjects, right? And she takes care of them. Right. So she's in that mode of taking care of. So when I'd rather a man call me princess, because a princess, he takes care of, right? A princess is taken care of. She don't take care of people. No. So when naturally I'll do that as a mother and as a wife. These men are out there calling you queen. Just say red flag. Don't be excited about that. It's best let them call you princess. Yeah. Because queen, they want you to be reigning over them. Or I want you to be a man and a woman. I want you to be all out of balance and all that stuff. That's why when a man called queen, I just look at them with one eye. But let's go back to so is that all you have to say about Shaida and Bilal? I got a lot to say about because you know something. 2. Yeah, we've not reached episode 2 yet. I know. So okay, so but I got more to say about episode 2 and 3. Y'all just wait. So y'all make sure y'all come back to in another hour. There's gonna be another video. Yes. So let us go to Colvin and Emily, the guy from Cameroon. She met him in Thailand. Like black guys. She does like black men, she said. There's nothing wrong with that. I just thought it was kind of reckless. You go to China, you get pregnant. I think it was Thailand. She said she found the only black man there, hooked up with him. Next thing you know, she's pregnant and engaged. Yes. What is going on? Right. And the mom was telling her, the mom made a comment. And it's like her parents are still married. Mom's still very beautiful. Mom is gorgeous. So I'm just like, how do you make those decisions? Well, anyway, kids who come from 2-parent household are not perfect kids. No. I don't want y'all I'm tired of people saying that just because you got 2 parents, everything's all right. No. Sometimes you're better in a single-parent household. Well, and I can attest to that, honey. Let me say this. Children are going to be children. Big facts. They're going to take you through the ringer. They're going to humble you. That's for damn Skippy. They surely are going to make mistakes. However, you hope and pray they don't make your mistakes. So the key is you got to be transparent with your child. Big facts. And tell them about your life so that they learn from your experience and your mistakes. Yeah. Because they're going to make their own mistake. You don't want them making double mistakes. Theirs and yours. You don't want that. Then you get PTSD all over again. It is PTSD. So, but there's something that her mom said. Apparently her past 2 exes are incarcerated. Because the mom made a comment. The mom said, well, your track record has not been very... Because she's like, I hope everything will work out with COVID. And the mom said, your track record hasn't been that good. And that's where she spilled the beans. That she got 2 exes that are incarcerated. So that was very interesting, actually. She didn't say who they were. She didn't say they were, black men. But she did say that she likes black guys. Which, I mean, I guess that's what she wants. So that's okay. Yeah. But she has not seen this guy in 2 years. Yeah, and the guy is from Cameroon.
I'm not gonna say anything about that. Nope, nope. We're not gonna say one word.
I can't say what
nope,
you said.
Nope. You're not gonna say what I said. You're not gonna say what I said because no. I don't want anyone revoking my African card. No. We're gonna leave it at that. Anywho, he is from Cameroon.
Nobody can ever do that.
No, he is from Cameroon. She hasn't seen him in 2 years. I'm not playing with you. She hasn't seen him in 2 years. He is on his way. The son is so beautiful. The son is so cute.
The who?
Her son. Her son, COVID. And I think they have the same name. I have not seen the writing of this name. It sounds like Covin. But I'm not sure. But anywho, that's it for them. I guess I'll see what went on the next one. Now, do you want to talk about Miona, the next couple, Miona? Wait. Can we stop for a second? For Covin and Emily, the father made a comment. He is going to be there for the next 90 days. Well, 6 months.
Because he can't work for 6 months.
He can't work for 6 months. The father is kind of like, so I'm going to have to take care of him.
I'm going to be footing the bill for everybody.
Right,
so I guess he provides for everyone.
Right. Well, obviously the mom is a stay-at-home mom. The sister lives there,
Her
too.
kids are grown. Well, I guess maybe because she has a grandson. She's at home,
yeah. But, so he's like, I'm going to be footing the bill for everybody. I just hope when COVID comes, he doing some, do some stuff around the house. Make it easier on, the father and stuff like that. So that's going to be very interesting. That's a train wreck ready to happen. I see it already.
And there's 5 people, 1 bathroom. So obviously, the house is not big. Because we live in a 3-bedroom, 1 bathroom.
You know what it is? I'm going to tell you exactly what it is. They probably those parents, because they have older children. These children probably moved back in. They probably have even downsized. These poor parents probably downsized to a 2-bedroom, maybe like a study and their room.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? With 1 bathroom. And here come the 2 daughters.
A parent's work is never done.
Moving back in, especially with the whole COVID thing that happened. A lot of people lost their jobs and stuff. For the children now move back in, and the parents are just like, now we gotta make it work.
A parent's work is never done.
Child. I mean, not in this day and age. Just for damn sure. Okay, so moving on to Miona and Jabri.
I actually like Jabri. I love his personality. I think he's a cool guy.
He looks like someone that we know.
I know.
A dead ringer for Hassan.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Since the kid, you watch him, he looks just like your son. No, your
grandbaby. Yeah. He looks just like him.
Exactly, down to the facial features. Minus everything. The neck tattoos, though.
He looks just like him.
Yeah.
Just like him. And this family, they have such strong features.
Yeah.
Like, all of the men in the family look like that.
Yeah.
Yes. So, it was like, anywho. But Miona and Jabri, she's from Serbia. And he's from South Dakota.
Yes. So
and he had to move back home because
of COVID.
Well, he said that because she's going to be coming to America, he has to save his money for her. And
he was in Los Angeles with a band called Black Serbs.
Yes.
So he was traveling, doing that, whatever, stuff like that. And his high school friend, they decided to go to Serbia.
Because
that was his first time. There. Yes. And that's where he met her, whatever, stuff like that. So they were seeing each other. He had gone there 10 times. They were traveling together, him and his woman, Miona. Mm-hmm. They got engaged in Thailand.
Not in Thailand, in Serbia? Oh, no, they went to Thailand. Oh, they're the Thailand couple. Okay,
yeah. So they got engaged in Thailand or whatever, stuff like that. But once COVID hit or whatever, he hadn't been able to see her. So he actually decided to leave LA. And the band kind of broke up with separate ways and stuff like that. He decided to come back home and live with his parents so that he could save up and have money for her and all that other stuff.
Right. So he's been with his parents now for 3 months.
His friend does not like the girl because she is rude. The mom.
So the friend doesn't like her either.
Not at all.
Oh wow.
He said she was rude. He didn't like her vibe or whatever, and she was bougie. There you can be high maintenance.
Women are actually very nice women.
Oh, really?
Yes, of the European women that are all in those other European countries, Serbian women are very humble, very kind. Now the men are a little more like very abrupt and brusque, but the women are very kind, very very nice people. The women,
that's not what she was.
That's not who she is at all.
But so the mom was, so basically he's living there. He's gonna have her come and live with his parents. This is my thing. I felt like I didn't think that was a good decision. I feel like because the thing is, one, he's asking her to sell her clothes. Two, you are asking her to bring her own savings.
Because he doesn't have space.
But also because he doesn't have money himself.
He doesn't have space for the clothes. But it's like
he was hanging up some little rack that is smaller than the rack that I have for my clothes in my store. Like it was about like this wide.
This is about that wide.
That thing was small. But yes,
and she made new clothes for herself, so she does some sewing for herself.
Yes, so the thing is, but he's telling her to sell her clothes, to bring savings. Oh, you should work a little harder before you come, and then bring that money here.
Because she was buying some stuff, and he was like, "You do want to save some of that money," because she said,
"I'm going to spend it all." He said, "Well, you should save some of that money."
Right.
But my issue is, you're already like devaluing yourself when you come and tell a woman you need to bring your money to come help me, and you need to sell your clothes because I don't have money and I can't provide for you.
Yeah.
You should just let her stay in Serbia. There's no reason for her to come here.
That's what she said. That's what she said. And then he asked her the question.
Because she wants to go live in LA. She doesn't want to be in South Dakota. So
he asked her the question, do you love me enough to stay in South Dakota?
So now you're trying to gaslight me.
She said, love has nothing to do with it, and don't put words in my mouth.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So already you're setting yourself up for the disrespect. It's like Kenneth and that girl Shorty. When you don't have funds, she start putting you in your place. You don't want them problems because she's already very crooked. So there will be no mercy.
She don't look like she gonna have mercy for him. And so, but she did just what you said. She said, I can stay in for that time, because he's asking her to stay there for a year. She said, I can stay in Serbia for that time. I'd rather stay in Serbia because she doesn't want to be in South Dakota. She said she wants to be in New York or LA. Yeah. But he doesn't have LA money right now.
Or the Kardashian lifestyle that he said that she be following.
But she said, if that's the case, I'd rather stay here in Serbia for a year.
Yeah, which I think you should do.
And I think that's a good idea.
That way, set yourself up. You're not like letting her come and move into some little shack at your parents' place. Yeah. You know, you have to. Then also, your mom's there coming, talking to you about how is she going to be dressing? Well, at first I was just like, why is the mom saying that? But I understand because she has a husband. Yeah. You're coming here, your cheat-chees all out, and then your cheat-chees are all out too. Yeah. It's too many cheat-chees all over the place.
And also, South Dakota, I think it's
it's more conservative.
Yeah, it's more conservative. So.
And I mean, her son already stick out like a sore thumb with his colorful hair and his neck tattoos. Then you got the girl coming with all the cheat-chees.
But, I don't think she's going to be having her stuff out like that. Because that was like, and that's what you said, that's like her Instagram stuff. She's wearing her little lingerie and bikinis and stuff like that. But she's not going to be wearing that when she's in South Dakota.
My thing is, I personally feel like this man is blinded. He's talking about, I want everybody to see the real her. My thing is, a lot of people can see what you can't see when you're in a relationship. Because you have rose-colored glasses.
Yeah, well, the mom did say that she called him stupid.
So the disrespect's already happening.
And so he said, well, I hope she doesn't call the mom stupid. The mom was like, oh my God, you think she'll call me stupid?
I would just let him know right then and there. If she called me stupid, both y'all can get y'all beeps out my damn house. Okay? Hello. You keep your chick in check. Hello. I'm doing both of you a favor. And y'all better start acting like it. And I'll just walk out. I ain't playing them games. You gonna call me stupid? A whole grown woman? You have?
That you were living in her house too?
You better just check your ass right the door, Miss Thing.
So, the next couple, Cara and Guillermo.
Yeah, she loves her brown man with his nice full lips.
I know she's gonna say that. Girl. I was like, okay. So he's from Venezuela. Yeah. He said that he was part of the resistance when Venezuela was going down, the economy was crashing,
and people were eating out of trash cans.
Right, and so he was part of the resistance. But then he realized, I actually want to live my life. I want to live. I don't want to die. So he decided to flee to
Dominican Republic.
Right. He ended up there. He went somewhere first and then ended up in Dominican Republic. And he says that he's there now and he sends money back for his family in Venezuela. So that's where she met him. She is 29. He's 23. And his passport has expired. So I'm thinking, okay, Venezuela passports, he probably does have an opportunity to go back there since he was part of the resistance. He doesn't have the opportunity to go back there and get a passport. Because then they'll know who he is, maybe put him in jail. So so she went to get him from the Dominican Republic to travel with him.
Yeah.
With this expired passport. It's going to be very interesting to see how this whole thing works.
I don't know if that's going to work though, I'm sure maybe they have an exception.
Yeah, for people from Venezuela. Probably. So
because it's COVID, so I'm sure they're not able to renew it as fast as they may like, or whatever the case may be.
Yeah. So we will see how that whole thing goes.
Is that the only? Well, no. There's also this girl. What's that? I think that's episode 2. I don't think we talked about them.
No, that we haven't seen. These are the only people that we saw because I wrote them down.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yes, y'all.
So
we got quite a bit to talk
about. I know, but thank you.
It is Mary.
And Alma.
Thank you for watching. We invited you guys to like,
share,
subscribe,
and comment
down below. I'm sorry, you guys. Y'all have a lot of comments. I will be responding to all of them today.
We will be responding.
Yes. And we're back in action.
Patient.
We appreciate the love.
We love the comments. We really do.
Yes. But see y'all later.